YouTube? It is Cons Vlogs, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be part 3 of the series on my channel, you guys. So this is the journey of our LSA Chevy SS. So it's my dad's 2016 Chevy SS, comes stock with the LS3. We've got a forged LME block in it, an LSA supercharger, and some other goodies. So basically, if you've missed my last 2 videos, go ahead and go check them out. I'll link them down below. I go over like why we bought this car and then the first round of mods that we did. Today we're going to be covering the second round of mods. We're going to be getting a little bit more power as well as doing a little bit of suspension upgrades along with the wheels. But yeah, guys, my name's Connor. This is Cons Vlogs. We do car stuff here on this channel. I talk a lot about the Chevy SS that I just mentioned, as well as my 2015 Camaro SS. I know, you guys, I've got a big video coming on that. If you are on my Instagram, you know my car went missing last weekend. I'm gonna be making a video next week on that. I've just got to wait for a few things to get settled down before I do that, so stay tuned for that, you guys. That one is gonna be pretty good, I think. But yeah, today we're gonna be talking more about the Chevy SS. So it's been getting warmed up here, guys. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. We're gonna back this thing out, get on the road, and then I'll start going over some of the other mods and suspension work that we did on this guy. Come on! What do they make these cars for, huh? Alright, guys, so we are in the SS, out on the road, obviously, and I wanted to take you guys out for a little drive this time just to show you that it kind of drives like a normal car when you want it to. I mean, I've got it in auto mode here. I've got the air-conditioned seats on as well as the AC, obviously, because it's really, really hot outside in Utah. I think it's like 90 or 85 something. It just got really hot. Like, I'm driving this car, windows up, like it's nothing, just a regular daily driver. But then if I wanted to, obviously I've got 700 and something horsepower at my disposal. Just to recap on the last video, we left off, we were at about 550 wheels. So that was with the supercharger, obviously, a blower cam, and then the American Racing 1 7/8 inch headers to an American Racing catted X-pipe. To start off, what we did with the suspension is we went ahead and lowered it. We did IBOC Pro lowering springs on this car. We lowered it 1.2 inches in the front and 1.3 in the rear. So that dropped it a little bit. And then we also did a little bit more negative camber on the front and the rear to give it more of a track stance, because as I mentioned in the first video, you guys, this car has been raced, it has been tracked, it has been autocrossed. So that negative camber can really help you out. If you didn't know, it just can help you, you know, stay stable if your wheels are like this, so that when you're taking those corners and whatnot, you can lean a little bit more. It gives you a little bit more like it makes the car more planted, is what I'm trying to say. I'm just, you know, struggling to come with the words. Gosh, I hope you guys can hear this. It sounds so good. We'll get a few sound clips at the end of the video with the windows down. I'm filming on the GoPro today, just so you guys know. Let me know how you feel about it. Do you like the wide angle lens? I want to get more video with the GoPro. I have a head mount. If you want to see some POVs, I'll probably do that. But yeah, lowered it. IBOC Pros, just lowering springs, because these cars come from the factory equipped with MagRide. MagRide is phenomenal. And it's funny I'd say that, because the MagRide, at least the front struts, are blown right now, like as I'm driving this car. They go out quick. Everybody complains about the MagRide going out pretty quick. But that's why we decided to go lowering springs versus like coils, is so that we can keep the bimodal. When you put it in Tour, it softens it up a little bit. Put it in Sport or Performance to tighten up the suspension and whatnot. So it's super nice, and we wanted to retain the drivability. As I mentioned, you're able to get in this car and drive it like it's normal. It just sounds like a demon, and it goes. All right, it's fast, okay? But I love it. I love being able to put it in Tour mode and have it soften up, but it's still stiffened to the ride a lot more with the camber and the upgraded springs. With the springs, we then decided to put, okay, the stock wheels, they don't look good on these cars. They're light, they're a good wheel, they're skinny, and they don't look that good. So we went ahead and went with some classic wheels. All right, JDP Motorsports did all this work for us as well, you guys. We did Forge Star F14s in a piano gloss black, and it looks so good on this car. I'll have Corey insert some clips of it right here. So what they are, it's a 19-inch wheel. That's the diameter. It's 19. and then in the front it's 19 by 9, and then in the rear it's 19 by 10, so a little bit wider in the rears. Right now we're running it on Bridgestone Potenza RE71R tires. Super sticky tire. I absolutely love this tire, you guys. Like, we took this thing to the drag strip. Obviously it didn't get traction right off the line, all right, obviously, but those tires combined with the lightness of the wheels and the lowered stance with the camber, you guys, on a track, this thing's phenomenal. Paint a picture right now where we're at now. So we've got 550 wheel horsepower out of a supercharged LS3. We've got Eibach Pro lowering springs, dropping it 1.2 inches in the front, 1.3 in the rear. And then we've also got a set of 19-inch Forged Star F14s. It's becoming quite the car, quite the track monster. So it's becoming a really, really good car, really fast and really streetable. But then my dad's like, you know what? I want to go ahead and get more power. So what do you do if you've already got a cam, supercharged, and full exhaust car? Well, you need more fueling. And there's a couple ways to do that. Obviously, we upgraded the injectors. We did, as I mentioned in the last video, we did 1050X injectors. And my dad didn't want to go with race fuel because here where we live in Utah, it's not exactly easy to come by. So he decided to supplement the fueling with a methanol kit. Now the methanol kit he chose was Alky Control. That's the pump that, you know, supplies the methanol from the tank up to the intake. But we actually picked up about 100 wheel horsepower from this methanol. So we dropped it off at JDP, they did the methanol, they tuned it down there, and at this point, you guys, it was making right at 640 wheels. So I guess we picked up about 90 wheel horsepower and then some pound-feet of torque. I'm not sure exactly how much torque it was making at this point. I want to say it was around 620 to 630. Just phenomenal. Absolute monster. It was terrifying. You get on the throttle at all and your rear end just lights up. The Potenzas help with that a little bit, you guys, but like, I mean, fastest car I've ever driven for sure. So, I forgot I mentioned, you guys, I'd give a little bit of sound clips here at the end. So we're gonna go ahead and turn off the AC. I've got the windows down. We're gonna put it in sport mode. We're gonna put it in manual mode. This is all filmed legally. I'm not gonna go over the speed limit or anything. We're just gonna get some sound clips for you. Got it in sport mode, obviously, so the valves are open, pretty straight through. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah! Whoa! Guys, this thing's something else. The Camaro's fun, but this is something else. Oh! And I'm stuck behind a tractor going about 10 miles an hour now. The shifts are brutal. Keeping it right under the speed limit for you. That sounds nasty, okay, and it sounds like I was flooring it, you guys. That wasn't even half, so I didn't even get into boost. Not only that, but I didn't let it get to 4,000 RPM. But that's pretty much gonna wrap it up, you guys. A little bit shorter video. I think I've only got one, maybe two more videos on this car. If you guys want more, you know, in-depth things like on the specs of what we did, everything like that, feel free to let me know in the comment section or go ahead and shoot me a DM on Instagram, you guys. My Instagram will be linked in the description as well. It is at cons_cars. That's where I'm most active. I tell people all the time. I just recently started doing photography as well, automotive photography. So if you're watching this and you know me personally or you've seen me on the roads or whatever, shoot me an Instagram DM. Let's get something scheduled. I've got some big stuff coming, you guys. I'm super excited about it. I hope you guys are too. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up, you guys. Go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Share it, tell your friends, and I'll talk to you guys on my next video.